Welcome to the channel for the first time viewers. Welcome back for my existing subscribers. I want to talk about the beginning of Ember Rise. So the season is finally here. It is upon us. We're all happy and playing Ember Rise. At least most of us are. But what I want to talk about is this rough start. It was a weird start. Like, as you can see right here, we were actually playing and somebody was claiming that they were using a lag switch. But this season has been a lot more or a lot less stable than past seasons have been. I'm not really feeling it. So I wanna love this season, but so far it's been pretty tough, man. Between just lag spikes, random. I remember it was almost as if either my PC was just going wild. Random crashes, because I remember my PC was going like 150 ping, almost as if I was downloading something from another launcher, which I wasn't. I checked my task manager, nothing happened. The game has hard locked my actual CPU like 2 times in one day, and then it was kind of like a soft lock the second time. What I mean by that is, like, I could just get a black screen. I was in an unranked match one time, and I'll talk. Oh man, there's so many things going on, man. It's just crazy. I was in an unranked match, and I pretty much went to, I was watching the kill cam, and I went to go check the scoreboard, and my screen was just black. So I had to actually restart my whole PC. I can pull up the task manager, but nothing is allowed to actually come up on the screen, it's kind of a weird glitch. It only started this season. So what I did to fix that, which let me play a whole ranked game, was verified game files. But there's that issue, right? Then there's even before the season came out, they had the server issues, I guess, on Sunday or Monday. It was the day before the game or the update was supposed to launch, so it must have been Monday. There was really no word on whether or not it was going to come out on Tuesday, and then they just randomly announced it and said, okay, it's coming out tomorrow, which was Wednesday. Usually these updates come out on Tuesdays. In the past, they've come out on Thursdays, because I remember going to school, and they'd be like, okay, when I get home from class, the update will be done. So I wasn't too keen on how they announced it. I feel like they should have just been like, hey, it's not coming out today, it's coming out tomorrow, which is what they did at the very end of the day. They just kind of announced, like, this is when it's coming out. But all day people were on their Twitter, because I was on there looking myself to see when it's supposed to launch, because usually it's 3 weeks of the test servers, and then you get the actual game, the game update. But yeah, it was a day late, which isn't the end of the world. It's just a video game, but still, I mean, if you're looking forward to playing it like I was and anticipating playing it, and then there's no word and you just don't know what's happening, it's kind of, you're like in this weird place, like, okay, so what now? So that was before the season even started. Then you have these hard lock issues where if you're in a unranked match or a ranked match, your screen just freezes and you're kind of stuck and you got to restart your PC. Unranked has this weird bug for me where when I did get kicked out like that and I got my computer locked up and I restarted, it tried to put me back into the ranked match. Just like if you've ever been kicked out of a game, or you had your Xbox or PS4 or PC like crash the game and you relaunch, it asks you if you want to rejoin your last ranked session. Well, this is what it asks. And I wasn't in a ranked session, I was in an unranked session. So what it does is just put you like in this queue. I was like, this isn't right. So I exited out the queue after about a minute, and then I went into the unranked queue, and sure enough, it put me right back into the game that I was in. So I was probably going to sit in that queue until pretty much I had a penalty for abandoning the unranked game. If you don't know the difference between unranked and ranked, it's essentially the same exact rule set, except it doesn't go against your KD, your MMR, or anything like that. It's a little bit more strict and casual. Like in casual, you don't get penalized for leaving. If you are in an unranked game, you do get penalized for leaving. So just keep that in mind, because I know some people are kind of just using it as if, like, when we had that special or limited edition Pro League playlist where you had the pick and ban playlist, and that was just essentially casual with rules. But this is not that. This is actually essentially rank without the repercussions of rank. But yeah, this is what I've kind of run into. A couple people have said the movement has felt wonky, but I feel like the movement is fine. But I can definitely feel like the connection isn't really there. So I feel like something's up, either on the server side or something's up with the game. Hopefully it's not the game and it's just something with the servers and they get that fixed, because it would suck if this game just went down the drains like literally a month before all these other shooters are supposed to come out. But yeah, let me know what your experience has been so far with Ember Rise. Mine has been pretty fun, but just lots of issues, and it's just like issues that we haven't had in like 3 seasons. So yeah, I'd like to see what you guys are experiencing right now, especially on the console side, because I don't have PS Plus anymore. I don't have Xbox anymore. So let me know what you guys think. I will catch you in the next video. Be easy.